Good morning, Becky.
Good morning, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm very good, and you?
Very good. So we're here today with our YouTube video because of Migraine Awareness Week. So when is that, Jeremy?
So Migraine Awareness Week is going to be from the 3rd until the 9th of September this year. And it's true, we see a lot of people for migraine and headaches, so that's very important for us.
But what we do see is a lot of people may put down on their initial form they have a migraine, but sometimes what we have to explain to them is a true migraine is very different from a normal headache.
Exactly.
So what's the difference that you explain to people, Jeremy?
So the main difference is that most of the time a migraine is going to be only feel on one side, and the key thing is that they're going to have a throbbing sensation in the head, which can be very often associated as well with nausea, a bit of dizziness, and most of the time very nasty neurological signs.
And what you can also see is a migraine with an aura.
Yeah.
So you might have heard this term before, and basically an aura with a migraine is when you start seeing sort of shimmering lights in the sort of vision on the side, or zigzag lines, or blind spots in the vision. So it's not very nice at all, and it's really quite debilitating for these patients that get them regularly.
Yeah, definitely. And it's migraine, true migraines, is very something that is draining lots of energy for the people who have them.
Yeah, and then another question that we often get asked is how do we differentiate, sort of by seeing the patient, the difference between a migraine and a headache?
Well, obviously, whenever we see somebody, whatever the reason that brought them in the first place is, we are going to ask them a lot of questions based on the way they describe the symptoms. If it's throbbing or not, we're going to be able to identify is it actually real migraine or headaches. And then the way we assess everybody is we're going to always have a look at everything in the body, how their body's working, how the spine is working, the joints, the muscles, the nerve. The one thing that we see very commonly though is that a lot of people who have headaches and migraines will also present with very restricted and tight upper neck and toward the back of the head here. It's an area that we assess nearly on everyone, and especially nowadays with our very sedentary lifestyle, it's an area that gets slumped. It's an area that can get tight very easily. Have you seen people, as a chiropractor, have you seen people with headaches and migraine?
Yeah, plenty of people, and you see plenty of success. So you see people that the intensity reduces, the frequency reduces, and we're able to get on top of headaches that they thought they were going to have for life all the time. The evidence is backing it up as well, more so for mechanical headaches, but I'm sure you'd agree with me, you never find anyone that suffers from headaches that doesn't have some kind of restriction and tightness in the upper neck that we can definitely help with, and it tends to make a strong difference.
And it's about the same thing with migraines. Despite the fact that it's true, there is slightly less research backing up osteopathy and chiropractic for migraines, but again, with our current lifestyle, nearly everyone has upper neck and upper back tight, shoulders tight, etc. So if you cleared up all these mechanical signs, you can actually have an effect on sensitivity and even frequency, intensity of the pain, and maybe also trying to prevent them. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. So the easiest way that you can find out if we can help is to book a free 15-minute spinal scan check with us. So either with a chiropractor or an osteopath, we can have a look and see if it's something that we can do to help. We've also got the massage therapists that offer head massages, neck and shoulder, and they are very good at assessing as well. So
definitely. Now, if you want to learn more about migraines or headaches, don't hesitate to click under the description below. You'll find a link to the blog section of our website, where you can read a very nice blog article explaining lots of different things about that, also displaying a bit about the research backing up what we do. Thank you very much for watching this video, and then we'll see you very soon.
bye!
Bye bye!